It's week 6 of the National Football League, where London will play host to a different kind of football. It's the Jags and the Bears, and it's all up.
Lawrence now off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets this forward to the 19. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Complete. It's Ingram. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 2nd and 3 now. A give right side, here's Bigsby. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
They go play action on first. Komet brings it in. And he's brought down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Pass play coming here. He finds Johnson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running right with Herbert. Oh, the football's loose. Jags pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Lawrence working from the gun. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he'll go down here at the 16. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Catch is made in close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Little to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars go up 10-zip here in the 1st. On now is Cook to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears and Khalil Herbert to take over once more. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Herbert. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Herbert again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there, so consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Setting up a throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be Jaguars football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Lawrence throwing here. Davis there to grab it. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a 2-score game early. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They run it again with Bigsby. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Again, it's Bigsby. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Bigsby. And he's able to push this down to the 12. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Here's Lawrence to throw. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Valus Jones now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
From the gun, here's Herbert. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Again, they'll run with Herbert. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff to Herbert. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now we've got some whistles as officials signal for a stoppage. Player injured on that last snap, it looks like. Yep, it's Cole Kmet who's in need of some attention. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Herbert straight ahead. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's gonna run for it! And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Carney's kick is good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jaguars back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they came in on a rough stretch, 4 straight losses, but things looking better now as they've got this lead. Running right is Bigsby. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. The Jaguars in possession. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now it's Lawrence. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Got a man, it's Bigsby. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to slide to a halt. For the moment, it's a gain, but we'll see if that penalty flag brings it all back. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Lawrence looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Connects with his back, Khalil Herbert. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They give to Herbert. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're at halftime of a lopsided contest thus far. One team with a whole lot of adjustments to make during the break. Now we'll send you back stateside to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports Halftime Report all queued up and ready to go.
This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Here's Herbert. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On the ground, it's Herbert. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. He'll throw it. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Jaguars returning their offense and this running back to the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's not going to get much. A modest gain at best to the 41. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it's going to be Bears football. Trying an inside give to Herbert. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. 2nd down now, 7 to go. On the ground, it's Herbert again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. They're throwing it. He has the 1st over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. A run now with Herbert. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Throwing now off play action. He put some juice on a deep throw. He's got it deep downfield. And in for the Chicago touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. That last touchdown given up cut their lead to 2 scores as they get started here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Bigsby. He's got to gain a 6 there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Lawrence now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Excellent protection so far. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's keeping it again. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Handoff here for Bigsby. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here. Throwing off the play fake here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Bears about set for their next possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They run, it's Herbert. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Pass play now. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. This is Bigsby. And they'll bring him down after a small gain to the 48. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Quick slant here to Kirk. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Carry here for Bigsby. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making a 3-score game in the 4th. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. This pass caught by Allen. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. They'll throw it. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Into the hands of Bigsby, complete. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Jaguars nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Bigsby takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Airing it out to start this drive. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Rolling left, buying some time.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's not going to escape this. The Jags drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
A conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13. Now looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Jaguars and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. They're out and set, 1st and 10. But give up the gut to Bigsby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars, as we say cheerio from London.